mill. I was like, okay, here it is.
I knew it was a placard in that.
If any of the psychics can hone in on the unknown young woman who was killed, if you can hone in on her name or any kind of information about
This is Huntsville TDC. Kind of inconspicuously. Don't let the guards see it.
Why?
Because it's a federal building. Okay, y'all go ahead. I'm going to stay last.
How can I not inconspicuously take pictures?
Okay, put it down. The guards looking. Just wait till we get around the corner.
We can't take pictures?
Well, it is a federal building. I don't know.
It's on.
Now, go. TDC Walls Unit. This is the old walls. And Huntsville.
Where's the kids at?
What kids?
Why is the prison in the middle of town?
I think the town was built around the prison.
Lovely. I would want to build it around the town.
There's where the rodeo used to be. Prison buses. Did you know the Bluebird school bus was actually originally designed for TDC prisons? It was later on they made school buses and then RVs. Smell the prison. They got a guard at every corner.
I need to turn this off.
Red button.
I don't know where it's at.
Look. Right in your right there. Oh, it's got the night shot on. That's fine. Let's try it without.
Stall. And closed it.
While you were in the bed? Oh, okay.
I'd already finished using it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went to the bed.
But you don't see anything in the graveyard going on in the cemetery, or
Haven't noticed.
you haven't even been watching for anything?
No. Now, when Sam Houston plays, there's an eerie light from their stadium that goes all the way down the cemetery to the woods.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. We're just going to walk around and check it out and see what's going on. And they told us just to park on the street. Is that what the usual, that's what he told me to do?
Well, we haven't had anything of this.
Well, that's what he told me. He said just
That's the
park
reason I
on the
was
street. He
wondering.
said nothing's going on. And that's what he said. He said just park on the street. And I said, oh, okay, you sure? He said, yeah, that's fine. So, you know, so that's what I thought. Well, if somebody's not, they're going to let us know. But I
Well,
told
now the new graves are all down that way.
yeah, right.
And it's usually muddy down there.
Oh, okay.
But this
The older ones are...
They ship people with Amarillo back here for burial.
Wow.
Really?
It's everybody that died
Could we park
incarcerated.
here?
Sure.
Would you allow us to park
Sure.
here? You think so? Okay, we'll pull everybody over here.
They've already spread out.
Okay. Okay. Well, if there's a problem, if it's okay, we'll come over here. If not, we'll stay where we're at. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
She's like, what are y'all doing over there?
I figured they would question. What's going on? Especially full moon.
Oh yeah, did you see that
Yeah,
moon?
isn't it pretty?
It's beautiful. Is she?
Yeah, we're coming. Well, I should put the word out now. So.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Her shower door open and closed while she was in bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then told
Yeah, we're
him
good.
a whole bunch of lies.
Yeah. That's okay.
Do you want, should we gather everybody?
I guess.
Hey everybody,
About Henry Lee, I don't know what she wants to do.
circle.
Blue wagons.
You did want everybody to gather over here, right? Oh, okay.
We're just gonna start here at Henry Lee's and then we can.
Oh, wow. Okay, Henry Lee Lucas. No, she said, just earlier she was laying in the bed and her shower door opened and closed all by itself.
Who did?
The lady that lives across the street.
Oh.
She was wondering what we were doing over here, and we went over there and introduced ourselves.
Anybody wants to take pictures of the tombstone before I put flowers on, they can if they don't want to.
Yeah.
This is Henry Lee Lucas.
What?
Keith. Keith.
You've heard of him?
Well,
Keith.
the paper I gave you is about him.
Circle.
Keith.
Keith.
Time, children.
Children. Keith, you're gonna put little strings on you. Okay.
I love you, man.
Listen up. Okay, this is, if anybody wants to take pictures, this is Henry Lee Lucas's grave. Before I put flowers on it, you can do that. The paper you got on Henry Lee, you know, had on, if you hadn't heard of him before, you know that he was professed to kill, you know, as many as 500, 600 people. Henry Lee and I knew each other for a long time. I was a reporter 20-some years ago and met him when he confessed to a crime in the state that I lived in up north. And they had brought him around all over the country. They were taking him to places. He was confessing to all kinds of crimes and everything. He later recanted those. My sister moved to Conroe, which was close to here, so when I would come down to visit her, a couple of times I came to visit him. And at one time I was the only reporter he would talk to, and I got some exclusive interviews, and we talked about writing a book about his life, but he had a girlfriend at the time who wanted $12,000 up front, so I didn't have that.
He's here.
Hmm?
You know he's here.
Yeah.
No, I mean he's here.
Yeah, he's here. And
Okay, I was gonna say, he's here.
We were here earlier.
He and I talked and met and conversed and wrote and kept in touch. I mean, we weren't like, you know.
He gave you a hug.
No, actually we shook hands.
No, he gave you a hug.
Well, today, okay.
Yeah, today, honey.
I
today.
told him that I would come back to see him, and we came back last week, and it was the first time I've seen him in a couple of years.
He's thanking you for coming back.
He was always very gracious to me, and even though he was a serial killer, and
Everybody's human.
right, and he recanted, as I said later, all the crimes that he had committed except for killing his mother, which he did confess to and serve time for that in Michigan. What I'm going to do is ask those of you who are psychics or anybody else who wants to try to, if you read the papers on the Jane Doe, there was supposedly he might have been the one who killed her.
No,
The teeth marks never matched up. He didn't kill her. So
He said
we
he
wanted to,
he didn't.
He said he didn't.
We've
He
already
denied that.
figured. We've already known.
He did. He was not executed. He was on death row when I interviewed him. He was on death row in the Ellis unit. He died of heart disease. He had lost an eye as a young man. He only had one eye. And he did die of heart disease. He was not executed. As you'll see, the ones who were executed have the X's on them. So she's saying that Henry is telling her, I'm getting very
That's because
shaky
he's
right
by
now.
you. He's thanking you for
I
coming.
know
and
it
not
sounds
forgetting.
really weird that I know he's a serial killer and everything. He did kill people, but
There's nothing weird in it.
There's
at all.
nothing weird. There's nothing.
Right.
There's nothing.
this was a man I knew very differently than what
He was
anybody
still
else saw.
He was still a human being.
We were not friends. We didn't have any
But
kind of
he-
relationship other than a work relationship.
To him, you were a friend. To him, you were someone who understood him, and to him, you cared about it. And you cared about it.
The second time that I saw him after having seen him over 10 years.
That's
he
all that
said
mattered.
to-
That's all that mattered to him.
He said, well, I said, you remember me? And we met a few years ago. And he said, yeah, I remember. He said, you were blonde then and gained a little weight. They had a real eye for detail, no matter what he did.
He never
Does
forgot.
everybody have all the pictures they need? Before we put the flowers down there. So this is for you, Henry. I did come back. It took me 2 years to get back on here, but I'm playing. Gonna take that as
No, he didn't.
evidence.
No, he didn't. He killed more than, but not as many as.
Now y'all know that.
Going? Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming.
I'm glad I made it to this part here.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go. Jamie.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll
If you
take.
ever want to contact me, you can get. I have an open email
Kenneth
to
McDuff is
TPR
here.
Xfiles.
And you want to go look?
Yeah.
What do we have? We have the number. but we
Jamie.
don't- The number.
Yeah.
We don't know where it's at. We did try to look for it. We were here last week and we couldn't
But your
find it.
mother
So,
is. She's there when she's there.
Another scavenger
She's
hunt.
with you when she's not. She's with me.
Well, y'all know a number with an X in front of it means they were executed by the state. Yeah. If it doesn't have an X, they weren't executed. They just died in jail.
Less than 30. He actually did. He did a lot of notoriety.
And Henry surprisingly died in jail. He wasn't executed, right?
Well, he even had a stay. They
Excuse me.
commuted.
Bush commuted it,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't commute Carla Faye Tucker.
Well, I think a lot of maybe I don't know.
Diplomatic there.
There's more over the hill
Uh-huh.
as far as you can see.
Is there a special section for the executed ones, or are they just
They're
random?
just randomly. Most of them that's executed are not these stones.
Right.
Most of them just have names with X's.
The crosses are the older ones.
Well, no. There's some that's new that's crossed. It's just what the warden determines. And I think probably what he's determined, because from what I was looking at here, is I think the ones that just have the numbers and the crosses are the ones that's super bad and people have a vendetta against, and that's why they don't name them.
I see. I see.
think. Like, you know.
Kind of makes sense, but you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So there are fire ants out here, so be
Yeah.
careful. I found them they're in different places. So if we want to try to find Kenneth McDuff,
What is this name?
yes.
Johnny Johnson.
Like I said, my mother said years ago, it's not the dead you gotta be worried of it.
Oh. I forgot my recorder. Let me go get that real quick. And recording. Okay. If there's anyone who would like to make contact with me, now would be a great time. I'm here to listen. If you can give me a name, a date, Anything at all. I'm here to listen.
Yeah, they got married like not even a week before they executed her. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean like a babbling idiot.
No, no.
No, that's
Emotional.
okay.
Not
No,
at all.
That's all right. No, I was just wondering about the women.
There are some buried up. We saw them up
Yeah.
there. They're mixed. They're just mixed in, depending on dates.
But I didn't know if that, like a co-ed section or what.
No, they mixed them all in. I mean, it's just by dates, like
Yeah.
April.
So they're mixed.
But
Okay.
we
This is a
didn't-
woman right here, right? While we're
Anita. See? Seek and you shall find.
yeah.
She's just buried last year. December.
We probably heard it on the.
The majority of them are natural causes.
Yeah, I'm sure prison life is kind of hard for these people, especially when they've been so free.
Even though they've got a good dental plan,
Mm-hmm.
still can be tough.
Susan.
Now, one was killed they executed one Tuesday. No, that's too fresh. I mean, it's not fresh. Picture of something. March this year. Is this the newest
There's
one?
one here. Right there that's brand new. The flowers are still fresh on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Right
probably
there.
the one with Tuesday now.
See the one here? Right here. See all the flowers?
But we're thinking they put McDuff's in someplace.
Is this turned on?
Yeah, see the red light on the top?
Oh, I forgot to bring my
Oh.
EVPs.
I know, I just remembered mine. Here you go. This must be the one they just executed right here.
No, right here. You that one right there, right?
Watch your step.
You already been there. To your left, Bo.
Okay.
The ground's caving in already.
Oh, it sure is, isn't it? So,
This one is too. Caving in. Don't fall, people.
so this must be the one they just executed.
Well, what is this? I don't have a light. We got all of them.
May 29th.
Oh, I'm standing on.
Anybody found an execution?
I believe this is right here. They just did one Tuesday.
Well, how about this one? All of these here lined up.
May 28th?
Do you see the ID number?
Does
Does
have ID.
Right at the top right corner. It doesn't have an X.
Yeah. Two more. Oh, they're bringing them all the way down here. Ground is awfully soft.
Yeah, it's clay. Oh yeah. My foot really went in on that step. There you go. That one was executed. January.
Probably one around.
Christopher Swift. Are you here with us today?
What is this?
It's part of their mechanism for lowering the caskets and burial.
Are we, we're looking for something out here?
Are you trying for EVPs?
I'm about to. I can figure out how to work this thing. Sometimes it's smarter than me.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's got all these extra little folders and
Yeah, is it RCA?
subfolders.
It's a Sony. I don't know anything about it then. I only speak RCA. If there is anyone who would like to speak with me, do you have a message you want to relay? Now is the time to do it. I'm listening. I can hear your voice on my devices. Feel free to speak to me.
Canary. Vincent's canary.
Isn't that a great moon? Did you see the moon? Yeah.
He's down there.
You didn't see where we were all gathered?
Yeah. I got my recorder finally to work.
Oh, okay. Well, Davana left flowers on his grave, if you can spot the purple and white flowers. Kind of about halfway.
Down here.
It's over there. Yeah, just slightly down from where we were. No number on that one. I'm sorry, what?
I'm upset at
Are you battling?
Verizon,
Oh.
because this is the third time I have replaced this phone. They keep giving me a free new refurbished. Every
Uh-huh.
one of them has been fucked up.
Ooh, wow.
Including this one. It has no light.
Yeah, it sounds like Dish Networks.
Little bit.
Are these some old ones, or what?
Oh yeah, that too.
June 20, 1920.
The strongest.
These only have their death dates on them.
Well, some of them, they may not know when they were born.
1925. These are from the 20s.
Picking up the strongest negative energy that way.
Oh, okay.
Or that way. That's where Daniel went.
1920. These are all from the 20s. Arthur Kennard. Do you have anything to say to us today? We can hear you. Got a message for us? Anything you want us to know? A lot of these don't even bear marks anymore. These are just plain crosses. No markings at all. Just plain. Yeah, no marking at all. Just plain crosses.
Well,
Here you go. 1920. X9. 1934. Okay, come see this number. Tom Curry, EX9. Does that mean he's the 9th person to be put to death? He died 1934.
I don't know, but I bet you can look it up. What's his name? Brad?
1924. It says gone but not forgotten. That's rare. Jack Harris, 1924. Wow, it goes on back there. Now that one, Tom Curry, 1934,
Thanks for knowing your life.
he rode the lightning. He was one of Sparky's victims. This is definitely a dark place.
Yeah, but everything looks alike, doesn't it? They're all the same.
Yeah.
Skulls.
Man, there's you just think about all the bloodshed, all the violence that's behind all these graves.
This is a wishing well.
Strange place for a wishing well. What is this? Oh, Chief Satanta. His bones were exhumed and removed. Died by his own hand.
Is this a sidewalk? I hope so.
You got it. I found one of Sparky's victims over there. Tom Curry, prisoner number EX9, 1934.
Wow.
Yeah. That's that Indian chief that was exhumed and moved to Oklahoma. Right at the corner. You walk down this road, right at the left corner there of the graves. Couple down. These are just numbers. 93, 92. So these aren't that old. 91, 91, 90. Each row is a year. 91. You go back here, some old ones here. Well, no, not really. 83. 83, 84, 80. 1980. Rainey Williams. EX77. EX78. Here, 1980. Rainey Williams, executed, 1980. Rainey Williams, does that ring a bell? And this one right here, Davis, EX78, he was the next one. He was executed, then he was executed. EX78. Lee Davis.
I don't know these people.
I don't know. Here's another one. Jake White. EX13, 1930, no, EX93. Having trouble figuring out these numbers. X. Okay, there's a difference between X and EX. I think X is just a number. Or maybe he was killed.
Might have been killed.
Yeah.
Not a fight.
EX is executed. Boy, these stones don't wear very well, do they? Some are only about 30 years old. They look 100. Those are frogs in the background. Okay, I'm gonna head back. Where's Jamie? Yeah, so am I. Huh?
I was trying to see what Peyton came up with over there. You want to turn this off or what?
No,
Do
okay.
you need to? No, I was trying to get him to go over there and separate from the girl. What's her name? The one that's got Irish on her t-shirt. The one
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Separating pieces. Well, no, Keith told me I should stay with her, and I said, whatever. The hell with it. He's running the show now.
Yeah, well.
He does. Well, you know what? I'm gonna message board so you better fix it. He's not the boss. I got a picture of the moon. Did you get a picture of the moon?
Uh-huh. It's a great looking moon.
It's like a giant orb in my thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, I got an orb. It's not an orb, it's the moon.
Yeah. All right. Okay, what we did, we just
He just died. He's
found a
executed,
whole
but he
row
died.
of
Look,
early executions.
look. He
Mhm.
executed, but he died.
Number
Executed at
13.
13.
Hey, here's Lucky 13. Ed Kirby
Hey, I have Friday the 13th. It's good luck days for me.
executed 17. All of these guys rode the lightning.
It's only, you know,
Executed 19. All of these guys were executed 20, 1925. Executed 23. Now this one was regular. Executed 1926. Some of these have crosses, and that's all they have left on them. Executed. This whole row basically was executed.
I got a picture of the moon. That's my orb.
Yeah, this whole row was executed. Every one of them rode the lightning.
Rode the lightning.
Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh.
These crosses are made by the president.
Number 3, 1924. February 8th, 1924. February 8th, 1924. February 8th, 1924. They did 2 in one day on my birthday, 1924. 2 of them. Number 42. Yeah, this whole row was executed. I found 2 that rode the lightning on my birthday in 1924.
Wow.
Yeah, that whole row back there were all early executions.
Really?
Yeah, from the 20s.
I gotta come back here then.
Yeah,
I got no flash, I got no camera.
those are just the plain generic ones. Maybe nobody gave a rat's ass about or whatever.
Those are the really bad guys.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, but you know what? I'm seeing a little bit of variety. Not a lot, but a little bit. 1912. 1912.
With you now?
Actually, he's gone.
I invited my daddy out today and he said no because he didn't want any ghosts following him home.
Yeah.
Really? Nobody could follow y'all home today.
Again, but we're all going to be fine. We've nothing to worry about from the graveyard.
I do have some sage in the car if anybody wants to burn with it.
This is the first place cemetery I've been to that actually do the creeps. Really?
Yeah.
This one,
Before I got here, days ago.
it's not even phasing me. I've been and I don't know. It feels pretty vacant to me, honestly. I mean, I've been in some cemeteries that, you know, you walk around and you just feel like you're being followed, watched, and everything. Not this one. It's not at all.
No, this one to me is very active.
Some of these have stars, some have crosses. I'm seeing a little variety here and there. I can tell you this much, these stones are cheap.
Where do they have women here? Do women go to Huntsville?
Oh yeah.
Carolyn takes that too.
Okay.
Is she buried here?
No, I think
No, she got married about a week to a preacher before they executed her, and he took her body. He come and got her. He was there when she was executed, and he took her home.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, we've been down Demon Road, and we're now at the cemetery.
He came a long way, and he should get to see everything. See what you can pick up here. We're on
This is Demon Road? Oh, okay. And does it circle back around her?
we were going to go out that way. It's just that you probably saw that turn when we came in. That way we didn't have to back up or anything.
Oh, okay. Is it real bumpy? Real bumpy?
No, it's just back. It's just a little circle right there, and we come out where we came in.
Oh, I see.
And I
Okay.
think there's another way out. We may have to go.
Okay.
Go back the same way.
What's the name of this cemetery?
Oh, there's a sign over here. I don't know what the name of it is. I haven't been here.
Buddy. What are you doing, Daniel?
Huh? No. It's aftershave.
That stuff works great as a deodorant as well.
Cutter? Yeah, well, I grew up using Cutter.
Ah.
Because it's better than all.
Yeah, if you really want to kill mosquitoes when they bite you,
Much
very
times
redneck
I
on
went
you.
camping, fishing, and hunting as a child. Honorary Girl Scout at 2 my ears. I use Cutter.
Hear me? You want to kill them when they
Do her hand.
spray your leg?
Martha's Chapel. Okay. Early 1830s. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye out for snakes. It is rattlesnake season.
Guardian.
What?
He said that people have been run out of here by a guardian or something. Guardian of the cemetery. Lovely. But it doesn't have a face.
I have yet to be run out of a cemetery by anything.
Yeah, there are.
What's going on? A whole lot.
Yeah, I do have an advantage. You can't see in the dark. Well, I guess you can't see in the dark. Sorry. Sorry about that. My bad. Oh, you're not. Yeah, they're old.
It should be around here.
Even in the daytime, you can see that. It's really
Might have been me.
I'm getting as if someone just said, why y'all here?
I pitched a cigarette back
We are
there.
ghost hunters, and
I
we
pitched a
just-
cigarette
we
back
come
there,
here
and
for
Jeannie's saying, "This
scientific
guy
stuff."
smoked. I smell cigarette smoke strong right around here."
Yeah, you pitched a cigarette.
Hating smoking.
No.
Oh, you're not gonna tell them, Elmo, that you pitched a cigarette.
No, I'm not gonna tell them. I'll let them have their fantasies.
Who's smoking?
No, I pitched a cigarette back there, and Jeannie stopped everybody by one grave back there and says, "This guy smoked. I smell cigarette smoke strong."
That right here, Elmo. That makes twice. I've got four on my camera right in here. Right here, there's two graves right here between them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's four here. I don't know what else, but
Okay.
Uh-oh, not good. Spider web right there, a thick one too.
What?
now if the spider web were good, I thought you'd seen something else.
Yeah, look right behind you. Banana spider.
Doggone it, Doggone it.
See you later, little guy. See all the bugs? See all the gnats? That's what he's after. The banana spider right over us.
Oh my gosh.
That's a whole web over us.
Okay, enough of the web.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get bit by one. It's like a bee sting, but it's not pleasant. Thing is, try to stay out from under the tree branches. That's where they hang from.
You see how old they were?
Oh, yeah.
You tell a lot of vandals have been out here.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not too old. It's not
Carol Cotton, is that?
not very old yet. I mean, it's old, but not old like the other ones. Okay, now, you know what was funny here? Okay,
What?
the tombstones just turned.
What do you mean?
Okay, they're turned here with the names on them.
Mm-hmm.
And over here, they were turned the other way. Did you see that? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, some are facing some.
Facing a different way. Does that mean the graves are turned a different way?
It could be. Could be.
Aren't they supposed to face east?
Well, I'm not sure if this is east or west.
Okay. This is turned this way.
We came in, we made a left.
I think that direction is east.
It's hard to say because that road curved. It curved to the left.
Look, this is facing this way. This is facing this way, Elmo.
I don't have a compass on me.
I have a compass in the car. Look. You don't see it. This comes pointing this way. Does that mean that's not a compass?
These are masons.
How fun.
Yeah, that is
see what I'm
interesting.
saying?
No, they're
Mhm.
facing backwards, yeah.
Well, and this way they're facing the other way.
Yeah.
Now, they may have been set back upright, and when they did it, they just,
Turned
you
the
know,
wrong way.
yeah, could be.
That is bizarre. To say the least.
Yeah, we're under another spider web.
Okay, well. I don't need to be around
It's
that.
just something to be conscious of.
And snakes.
Well, the snakes are probably elsewhere right now. It's the banana spiders we need to watch.
Yeah, like right here.
Yep,
Whoa, stop.
right there, banana spider.
Garden spider. Nice one, too.
Roast the spider.
Pretty
No,
spider.
no, see, that's a baby banana spider. See the yellow bands on its legs?
Did it just catch something?
It's a nasty sting. It's like a bee sting.
He says, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just...
Another one? It's like Rosharon. That cemetery in Rosharon, every other tombstone's a banana spider. Yep. Yeah, he's going all the way to the ground. There's one right there. Peyton's staying close.
My idea of being swooped up in a web is not my idea of a Saturday night.
He was standing there talking and one dropped down right behind him.
I guess not, because we're here, but
There's a web right there.
anymore, huh?
No, not that I know of, they don't. But people are so terrified of it.
Terrified of what?
This cemetery.
Why? I mean, I don't see anything around there.
Well, I could see it if you're alone or maybe, you know, with a drunk girlfriend or something. Yeah, I could see getting scared to death out here.
What's the story?
You know, teenagers.
I don't know. The people that I've talked to here, they really didn't tell. I mean, all they know is that they just know that when they come out here, that something has been known to chase people out of out here that has no face and it actually chases you out.
It's anger due to the vandalism. That's
Well, that
what I'm
even
feeling.
happened before. That
Yeah,
was
well, I mean,
years
it's
and
just-
years.
There's no graves
There's
back
older-
here.
Because when we were coming out, I was telling Daniel, it's older than whenever before everybody moved here. It's older.
Okay, there's webs over here. Yeah, just kind of keep an eye up where you're walking. Tree branches, low tree branches are a red flag for a spider web. See, right here's one right here. I don't think there's any graves over here. Well, there's those. Here's a few old ones.
Couple children back against the fence near there.
Where did Jamie go? Okay. Jamie? Okay, I see her. I see her now. Here's one caved in. Oh no, well, what the heck? That's a trap. Somebody set a trap or something. That's something. Well, that's something somebody put together, yeah. That's not natural like that. Maybe it was a fire. Soft. Ground's real soft.
It's really weird how dry it is out here with all the rain we've had.
Yeah,
All that dust.
yeah. Well, with these big trees, they might be sucking up the water.
That's cool.
But I can't see it that fast.
Family?
I'm gonna have to watch this later on and see what I got.
What are the orbs I'm getting mine?
Oh, Keith's smoking, okay.
Well, I'm talking orbs, not.
I know. Try not to shoot towards Keith, he's smoking.
I don't know. You're not supposed to be smoking in here anyway.
Okay.
Unless it's after everybody's pictures.
This is interesting. Looked like it might have been a building. Looks like there might have been a building right here. You hear that?
What?
Sounds like a heartbeat or a drum.
Yeah, I hear it. Turn the stereos on. Here.
Keith, did you leave your stereo on? I hear a stereo.
Oh, it's this way. It fell backwards.
1867.
Oh, what is this? There's another one. Oh my goodness.
Can't even read it. 1866. Is that another brick pile? I think that... Oh, what was that? Oh, it was my lens cap. Okay. That might have been like a crypt, huh? Oh, it's...
But didn't you say they had
Look.
them back then?
ham and eggs.
Didn't you say that at one time they did have them?
What?
Crypts, and then they changed it?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, evidently that was probably a crypt. I haven't seen these in forever. They grow all over Galveston.
The pink and yellow lantana?
Ham and eggs.
Yeah. My grandma used to have some of this by her front porch. I dug it up, but I don't think it made it through the moon
Yeah.
with all the rain, because they like kind of very well drained soil.
Yeah.
And my yard is holding water right now.
They grow all over Galveston.
Yeah, this is the one that was growing wild all over Texas for a while, and then they started
Yeah.
breeding it, and now they've got all the different colors.
Mm-hmm. Probably some kind of crypt that is no more. There's the remnants of a building over there, right there.
It's buried here.
What'd you pick up, Peyton?
We're gonna go around and see what's on the other side of this fence.
It's
We pick anything up, Peyton?
yeah, there are vibrations here.
Really?
Yeah, and we're back to the cemetery. It's heavy.
Yeah,
Heavy vibrations.
I'm picking up a lot.
Back there in the back.
Yeah.
So what does that say? They died when? All of them? On different.
Is that all of us?
I don't know.
They all went that way, to the road.
Okay.
That way.
No, he's not out there. I don't think him out there.
Right, just the other side of this bush, there's a masonry stone.
Yeah.
And in through the, you can smell the cigarette smoke because he's sitting there smoking cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody was smelling it, not just me.
You gonna go over there?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Smelling what?
Cigarette smoke.
Huh?
Get anything?
Not really. Later on, what I'll do is I'll plug this into my big TV and sit back and watch it. I can't really see a whole lot on the screen right now.
Yeah.
But later on, you know, I plug it in. I got a big 25-inch TV I plug it into, and I just kick back and watch it.
I gotta figure out how to plug my camera into my computer.
Oh, okay.
Does it come, I haven't looked in the box, does it come with some kind of a cord thing?
Yeah, yeah, it should. And your computer will probably see it as a USB hard drive.
Okay.
And usually they come with some kind of CD with software on it.
I'll look in the box.
Yeah.
I just grabbed the camera out of it.
Yeah. Are you pretty savvy with computers?
No, but my kids are, so I'll get somebody to come
Oh,
in.
okay, okay.
My son is.
Well, usually what I do is I just plug I don't use the software, I just plug it into the computer and then click on my computer.
Yeah.
And it'll list all of your hard drives, and it should say removable disk.
Okay.
And I click on that, and it'll have a folder with all the pictures. Then you just copy it to your desktop.
Okay.
And, you know, I use Paint Shop Pro to, you know, bring them down to size or brighten them up.
Okay.
Wow, are we going on another hike?
Hope not.
It's kind of looking that way.
Behind the cemetery. Where the deer is.
Oh, just the other side.
There's a cemetery right there, the one to the side is.
I don't want to go in the other one.
Oh, okay.
It's telling me no.
You think you'll be able to make it to the Galveston meet?
I hope so.
Okay.
Is that next week?
No, it's not till the end of August.
Oh, yeah.
28th, 29th, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a workshop, and I'm going to go over, you know, all that stuff. Cameras, recorders, and that's what we'll do. We'll just...
I want to start doing some easy freeze.
Yeah, okay, well, you know, like I said, because
The best way to do that is stay away from everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
They pick up everything everybody says and won't get nothing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Sometimes I get sick of listening to my audio because all it is just background noise. Yeah, people talking. Oh, wow, this is a big one back here.
Who's the noise? It's over there in the other one.
Yeah. We should do this when like in the daytime, and we could see it.
Well, sometimes I like to just come out to a fresh cemetery at night, you know, and explore it at night. I got this set on auto, so whenever it picks up noise, it starts recording. See how it goes solid?
Yeah.
And when it's blinking, it's not recording. So, you know, I could ask, like, is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us? We can hear you, so just tell us. Nothing. But these are like $30. Wow. 35. What?
Oh man. I want to take the old pictures.
Well,
Nothing now.
are your batteries dead?
No.
Mine are.
Hmm. Is she calling me?
No, they're just calling each other.
What? What are they?
There's people over in the cemetery. What's going on?
What is it?
Oh, there is all kinds of growling shit going on up here.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well, I told you, remember I told you, Peyton, what'd I tell you? I just told him, I said, there's something bad, I can feel it.
Yeah, I hear some growling.
I got scared.
It's a
There's a
motorcycle.
motorcycle there.
But that's not what I heard earlier.
No.
What are they doing in there?
Huh?
I feel like Daniel, I feel like we were drawn away.
Oh, don't sweat it.
Why is he going? You know.
Yeah, I know why, but it's just they were near me. And I'll tell you, I'm not religion. There's nothing to do with
It doesn't. Is it something about my soul that he's seeing?
it. No, I said religion has nothing to do with it.
Elmo, get over here. Fearless leader, get over here. He's gonna jump that fence. You see how fast he ran? Yeah. He said, hey, I ain't going there unless y'all go.
What? I'm like, who's back there? I didn't know we had anybody in that yard.
What? No, we're not doing anything to you guys. But I know I told Faith after all, I'm scared all the
Who
time.
is that in there?
Yeah.
Davana, Key.
Oh, okay. They didn't come around with us?
Well, no. But I know I got real
So
scared.
I basically, by accident, picked up a dark entity in that.
No, he's going to pick on you.
For how long?
Well, you're here. The more you talk about him, the more you encourage him. I'm not telling you still too, but he's off too.
Is Jamie with us? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm in the car.
Okay.
Just stay close to me, Daniel, please. He feels that the rivers are kind of
I already thought I'd pick me up a snake around my leg.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I'd have yanked it off you. Sure.
No, don't yank, leave him alone.
That's the reason I'm earlier. What about it?
Huh? Do what?
That's what Elmo said. That's what Elmo said.
What did Elmo say?
What did Elmo say?
What did Elmo say?
You don't run.
No, I don't run.
Yeah, well, you.
Mainly because I'm too lazy.
I just did. I just did. You hear this? Roar.
Well, there was a motorcycle back here.
Yeah, no, that was before the motorcycle.
Yeah, they do.
That and a laugh and another. Roar.
Calm. No. You cannot handle this. You said it yourself.
Watch out, there's a spider over here.
I already walked. Now, who's in my way so when I run, they won't run them over?
Well,
Huh? You do know that Bigfoot is up here too, don't you?
oh, I'm sure. Okay, take a pause.
Why? Why?
Just seeing what's back here. Am I recording? Yeah, okay. Spider, hello. Okay. Who are we leaving behind? Are you going to wait there? Okay.
You're sure it's nothing like living that's going to come out and maul us? Like a,
I'm not sure of anything, Lynette.
Huh? Bigfoot.
I'm not sure of anything.
He's not known to maul anybody, though.
He's known to run. I've never heard of a Bigfoot, you know, attack.
How far would they down here?
Okay, this turned into a major hike. I should have brought walkie-talkie and left one with Jamie. But that's okay.
Can you see that with Davana?
I guess so.
He's not here.
Jamie, Davana, ain't nothing head.
How do we know how far back this road goes?
I don't have a clue now.
Okay,
Didn't tell me.
we don't have a clue how far back this road goes.
We're not very far from it.
Yeah, we're just going around the target here.
Far from what?
Yeah, far from what? The grouse?
Their imagination.
I didn't know. Maybe they have horses through here and are snorting.
But
It's
I
a
smell
farm.
horse. I
It's a
smell
horse
it.
farm, people.
Yeah,
There's horse farms everywhere. And this,
I do smell horses.
oh man, we don't want to
Did you
just.
hear that? Sounds
Yeah.
like a horse.
Listen. Y'all be quiet.
Is there a fence right up there?
Yeah, there's a fence up there. Okay. Thought we heard something. I'm hearing drums. I heard it back at the cemetery.
She smells rotting flesh.
No.
I smell horse crap.
This is a horse farm, guys. No. Oh, no.
Okay, I don't feel right about leaving the others back there, so I'm going to go ahead and do a U-turn and head back.
I'll go.
Okay, guys? If y'all want to explore this further, you're on your own.
Am I scaring you?
No,
Oh,
no.
But the other ones are by themselves.
Yeah, we left people behind us there.
Okay, is this a fence? This is a fence right here. I bet it's a fence.
This has been an interesting hike, though. Midnight hike. Not unusual for us at all. Remember that night in Liberty when we plowed through the woods looking for that cemetery? Yeah, we did, didn't we? The lost and forgotten cemetery is no longer lost and forgotten.
I think we scared a bunch of people who were...
No, we didn't scare them. I think we peed them off. The ones...
I checked in on that time y'all stayed on the boat.
See it? Oh, yeah. Well, the cemetery in Liberty, we had to go through the woods to get to it. And it was a long trek through the woods. We had to go through a couple of people's property to get to it. But the cemetery itself is right up against the backyard of somebody else's property with a fence. And they were in the backyard smoking pot and getting drunk. A bunch of Mexicans. And, yeah, they were like, what are you doing?
Looking for the immigration.
We're exploring. We're para-explorers, like Gabe says. There's a horse farm back there. I'm pretty sure the noises and smells are horses. Rope? There you go.
Oh my gosh.
It's a noose.
Yeah, it's a noose.
Is it grown into the tree? Is it ever took a new rope? Yeah. I don't think it's a working noose. How many?
It would work.
But aren't they supposed to have like 13 wraps around for them to slide? In Western books they do.
Yeah, and for state executions,
Oh
they got
my
13,
God.
but that's somebody's joke right
I was
there.
gonna say, it's not a joke.
Oh, shit.
Keep. Okay, I'm seeing oh, okay, it's somebody's flashlight. Chaka, did you see some movement over there? Where you were shining your light, was there movement back there?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because when you were shining it, I thought I saw something move.
Yeah. Looks like out of the corner of your eye. Do
Uh-huh.
they have deer out there?
Could be. I'm sure. Hot, sweaty, tired.
I feel that there's something I have to move it around, but I'm not really sure what it is.
What is your mental probings tell you right now?
We're not alone. There's something out there. You know, probably a small animal, probably deer.
Yeah.
It's nothing paranormal.
Yeah, I don't think it's paranormal either. I think it's wildlife. You're not going to see me running down this road, I'm sorry.
That car and me is going home together. I ain't leaving my car behind.
Were those fingerprints on your car?
Where? Right here on the side.
Right here. Oh. You got palm prints too.
Touch the back of the truck.
No, I didn't.
Let's wipe the side.
No, we
Yeah, that's
didn't.
fine.
I did not touch it. Only thing that was touched on the Suburban was where you wrote ha ha ha.
Look right there.
Yeah.
Look right here. Look at my cross. It stops at the cross and go any further. Oh, shit, it does.
Passes up the cross and goes further. They can't get in the cup.
That's interesting.
I did
Daniel, right here.
Yeah, claw marks.
More. Here, more.
Yeah, it's like,
Well, coming up here, I was telling, the truck was charging, she goes 35 miles an hour by herself. No
right,
gas.
okay.
And she kept speeding up. I kept having to put my brakes on. She kept
Oh, okay.
speeding up, kept having to put my brakes on. Well, Daniel wrote the cross on there, but the mark, we noticed, we see the mark stop, pass across, and then start up again.
Look at that.
There's a palm print. Now, there's kitty
Interesting.
cat paw prints, but that's from my cat.
Yeah, okay. And nothing on Michelle's.
No, the Suburban was
No unusual handprints on yours?
What happened over here?
Because she's got all kinds of handprints and swipe marks in the dust on hers. That's something right there. Well, that might have already been there. It's hard to say.
That truck needs a bath.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Don't you have any pride?
She did till she came to the dirt road.
No.
Oh, come on, Steve.
Shit, let's bring out a Ouija board, okay?
No. Oh, no. Ouija boards have too many doors. That's right.
Oh, and the seance doesn't?
No, not when you're under control of it.
I'm sorry, I just hate Ouija boards. Not for any other reason than I just hate them.
We played with them when we were kids, but we always noticed that we had a certain cousin that played with us. The Ouija board couldn't spell.
Is that right? Yeah, see, 9 times out of 10, I think it is manipulation. Whether consciously or subconsciously. Now, I did use one time with Peyton in the trailer I was staying at in Alvin. And we had an interesting result. It got kind of stuck in a loop from Z to X, Z to X, Z to X. And there was 3 of us. And one by one, they took their hands off the thing until it was just me touching it. And it was actually swinging by itself from Z to X, Z to X. That's about the most paranormal I've ever seen a Ouija board get. Yep, there goes my battery. Yep, I just lost 30 minutes of battery on my camera.
What's the most bizarre thing you've ever seen doing this?